Hey.
Hey.
Why did you stare at me when you said hey? You're breathing the same air as me. Fixing your clip inside your hair. Do you want me to know more about you? Because I just fell in love with you.
What's going on, guys? It's Dr. Hobbs, and in today's video we are about to eat all the food that Joe from You eats throughout the whole entire series. There's 3 seasons. I don't know if you guys are caught up with the latest one. It gets so crazy. I don't even know if you guys watch the show. It won't matter at all if you watch the show or not, but Joe is a sociopath, basically a stalker. As soon as he sees someone, he falls in love with them and he stalks them, and like he becomes very obsessive with the person. And there's 3 seasons of that. So 3 girls fall into Joe's trap, and the latest season is actually crazy. If you haven't watched You, I highly suggest you to watch it. It keeps you on the edge, it keeps you on your toes the whole time, and I decided to eat like this guy. He's a serious sociopath stalker. Very curious to what he eats throughout the show, so I kept pausing and taking screenshots of every single food item he had throughout the whole show. And at some point he got stuck into a cage that he can't come out of it, and one of the girls started giving him food inside the cage. Before we even start, comment down below if you've seen You and if you like it or not. I want to see if you guys have seen the shows that I've been watching. You know, Squid Game, I filmed a bunch of videos. Most of you guys have seen it. Let me know if you guys have seen You. But right now we have a bunch of stuff to go get. I have a whole list, and let's start with breakfast. For our first meal of the day, Joe has some nice coffee with some toast and fruits. Classic breakfast. And also I seen a scene where he's eating this thing. I couldn't really figure out what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's an oat muffin. So I'm on my way to go grab all this stuff, and I'm all done with the groceries. Got a bunch of stuff.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning? What makes it such a good morning? It's because you saw me, isn't it? Are you flirting with me? I need to know more about you.
Let's just go home. So here we have Joe's breakfast. I'm gonna start with my coffee. I have to start with the coffee. I made the little espresso shot vibe. As you can see, he's holding a mug. You know, I assume it's gonna be coffee because it was the morning. This is delicious. Also, I got this a new mug. Look at this. It's like some floating coffee vibe. I've seen him eat it in the show. I put some spread cheese and then some blocks of cheese on top. I've been loving cheese these days. I would appreciate you so much if you can comment down below some crazy type of cheese that I can try, you know, on my free time. It's like my new hobby, you know. I've been getting a bunch of different type of cheeses and trying them out. So if you know anything out there, let me know down in the comment. Can't forget the strawberry vibes. This man knows how to eat before he goes and attack the spray. Holy hell. If you look at this clip, he's in the cage and he's making love to that muffin. I tried to get the closest oat muffin or whatever he was having, and this is the closest I've come to. I'm gonna take a bite of this. Oh Lord, wow. Hey yo, if that's the food I get if I'm in a cage, brother, put me in a cage right now. Now, as the show goes on, he decided to dress up as a chef and make some chilla wafers. Anyone knows what's a chilla wafers? I went straight to Google and started looking for them, and there are some type of dessert I'm gonna have. And in a different clip, he also eats a chocolate chip cupcake, which is my favorite type of cupcake. So let's go have that. I need to go buy them again. But before I go, this breakfast is actually amazing. You guys are not ready for what's under this. You are not ready. It's time for the chilla wafers, and the way he had it, he had something on top and he was surprised his girlfriend. So I tried to recreate the same thing, and this is what we got. But instead of cotton candy, I had an actual bread. I didn't have bread. I didn't find any of this brioche bread, so I got cotton candy instead, because the whole vibe is some desserty thing, you know. And I have some hot chocolate with marshmallows, because he had that, of course. Very similar to these vibes. So we're gonna start. Let me take a sip of this. Hot, but it's good. I don't really like marshmallows. I think they are very overrated. I love the DJ marshmallow, but those marshmallows aren't the greatest. Let's try those chilla wafers, aka Madeline's. Come on, those are good. This combo is actually amazing. I have to give credit where it's due. This man knows how to cook. This is insane. Chocolate cupcake, so I had to ball out and get the best large chocolate chip cupcake. Look at that. Come on. Look what I'm eating right now. I still didn't have lunch yet. I'm already going off on the dessert. I know he's a sociopath, and most sociopaths love dessert more than any other food. Don't ask me how I know that. So it's lunchtime right now, and I found where Joe was eating. He was eating as Who Want That 3, and I found that spot on Yelp as well. It's in Ontario, California. I was so excited. I thought it's Ontario, Canada. I was on my way to go there on my hoverboard. You see the vibes? I'm rolling on my Gyro hoverboard. If you like hoverboard, you should cop this exact one from Amazon. But as I was saying, he was having some tortilla lunch. And tortillas are one of my favorite things. It's Mexican, and I'm super stoked to have these. And apparently Joe loves ginger beer, so it is time to have some tortillas. Probably not as good as the one that he has from Juanita 3 that has 4-star about reviews on help. I wish I could go there right now and have the exact same thing. I'm gonna recreate this meal and get some ginger beer. If that's not a Joe lunch, I don't know what is. And I'm trying to look as much as I can as Joe right now. Usually has the hat that way so he can be as low-key as he can, but I don't want to be low-key, you know, I want to be seen. So here we have our tortillas. I got it from a nice Mexican food truck, and the dip he made. It's some homemade dip he gave me, and the ginger beer, of course, Joe's favorite. So I've never had ginger beer before. Here we go. It's gonna be a first for me. We're gonna try this. Cheers. Oh, it's so strong. Oh my god. This is extremely strong. Wakes you up right away. Let's try these freshly made tortillas. Wow, that sauce is amazing. Wow, this combo. This is amazing. Usually with this, I put cheese and I put it in the microwave, you know, natural vibes. But having them with this sauce, I actually don't know what that sauce is made of, but it tastes like some pasta. So good. The only downfall is that beer. Old-fashioned ginger beer. The ginger is so strong, you can feel it kick in right away. Yo, thank God I have this. And of course, I left the best for last. His dinner in the last episode, episode 10 of season 3. The last episode is the final meal. It goes on crazy. The tension between him and Love, which is his wife in season 3, is actually insane. It was a very emotional scene. If you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. But for the last dinner, a feast. Literally a whole chicken with lettuce, salad, and some corn. I have to get all that, literally the biggest chicken I'm gonna find. I'm gonna bring it for my dinner. And for now, before we go to dinner, I have to finish every single bite of this because it's amazing. You see the vibes. I'm actually super stoked to have this. This looks amazing. This is a whole chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, a whole chicken. I have my lettuce and I have my corn. Very similar to the way they had it on their last dinner. And I have some garlic right here. You know the garlic. Joe isn't Arab. I'm Arab. I love my garlic. And my hummus. This is actually garlic hummus. Something you probably never heard of. But right now, it is time to dig in. We're gonna take a piece because he only been eating a little piece of that chicken. So I'm gonna take this little piece exactly how he had it because we are Joe today. Look how nice that chicken is. Oh my god, I love that vibe. If you're vegetarian watching, I'm really sorry, but here we go. The lettuce. Did I really just dip my lettuce in hummus? Let's have a wing. We can eat with our hands. I'm sure Joe would eat with his hands. Favorite part of this whole chicken is always the wings. I always go for the wings. I never go for the drums. Those right here, the legs. One last clip at night in the cage. Joe's eating some noodles with Love. No, not Love. With Beck. Her name was Beck. He's having some noodles with Beck. So the man was a prisoner and eating a really good food. But as soon as I'm done this, we're gonna go with the last thing that Joe's eat, which is the Chinese noodles. I actually can't get enough of this. This is so good. Here we go. The last meal as this weirdo Joe, but it is what it is. I'm having some seafood noodles. My favorite thing in the world is seafood, and I didn't know. We can't really tell what's in his container, so I presume it's gonna be seafood, you know, because he's a sociopath and sociopaths love sea stuff. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be eating this. There's some mini shrimps. This is, oh my god. That's the smallest shrimp I've ever seen in my life. Look at this. That's the shrimp they're giving. It can't even focus on it because it's so small. Also in the last clip, it got blurry for a minute or two because my camera dropped and I didn't know the lens got broken, so I had to replace that, and now it's back to normal. I hope you can see me nice. The quality is back to normal. But here we go. Let's try this noodles for the last meal, and then tomorrow we can go back to our regular diet, which is McDonald's and Popeyes. But here we go. When your glass is fogged up, you know it's good. Also, I just want to say this. If you watch you're gonna understand what I'm saying. I think there's definitely gonna be a season 4 because at the end you see him in Paris. A little spoiler, but at the end you see him fly to Paris and becoming a whole new character. They say Nick, and then they show the Eiffel Tower behind him, which is in Paris. But I think it's gonna be another rinse and repeat. He's gonna fall in love with someone, he's gonna be obsessed with them, so on and so forth. This is what I don't really like in shows. Season 1 was amazing, and then they rinse and repeat because it's working, because people are watching it. It's starting to get boring. It's starting to get like, come on, start something new. We need new things, you know. But I'm saying is, they need some new ideas. But again, what do I know? I'm just a YouTuber, you know? I know on my channel, on the Dr. Hobbs channel, I film a lot of eating videos. the past like 100 videos been of me eating some different type of foods. Do you want me to do Lebanese guy, which is me, ventures and trying to eat some different culture of food as the one as I've been doing, and I can try Brazilian for the first time, or whatever you guys want, let me know down in the comments. If you want me to do this series, comment the country you want me to eat for the first time from, or if you want me to eat some, like some type of celebrity, their whole routine throughout the whole day, like I did you, like I did all the food in Squid Games, but those are shows. If you want me to eat like someone like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, which has been done like 200 times on YouTube, something kind of original, which I have to do some research and go into it, let me know down in the comments about this. You know, if you want me to eat like a celebrity, or if you want a Lebanese guy to try something new for the first time. I love when I do these videos because then it makes me not go on my routine food and try some different stuff. But Joe from you, this has been everything he's been eating. A little weirdo, a little creepy dude, very creepy dude. If you watch the show, you know. And if you don't watch the show, like look at this picture. Who dressed like that? Who's something? Like it's just scary, you know. It just gives you the wrong vibe right away. This is all from me today. I just can't stop eating these noodles. But as always, turn your hairs motivators. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.